Hey everyone, it's Jen, and welcome to your practice today. This practice is called Salutations to the Sun and is an energizing flow to get you moving for the day. So, we're going to begin standing at the front short side of the yoga mat. I usually set my yoga blocks off of the front short side of the mat just in case I decide I'd like to use those at some point. So if you're using blocks, you might also set those blocks to the front short side. And you're going to stand with your feet in mountain Tadasana stance. So feet lined up underneath of the frontal hip points. Bring the hands together at the heart center in prayer and allowing your eyes to find a steady gaze. Taking a deep inhalation and a deep and full exhalation. Beginning with a simple sun breath, take an inhalation, circle sweep your arms, let your arms extend upward by your ears, prayer hands joining, and then coming down into your heart center. Deep inhalation, circle, sweep your arms around, stretch up, prayer hands join, and draw downward into your heart. One last time that way. Take a deep breath in, sweeping your arms up, prayer hands joining together and drawing downward into your heart. Take a breath in, sweep your arms by your ears. At the top, interlace your fingers, and then turn your palms so they face upward toward the sky. Feeling yourself take this full body stretch, grounding to the earth through your feet and stretching upward through your palms. Now take an inhalation, let your elbows bend so that the knuckles come down to lightly touch the crown of your head. And as you exhale, breathe out through your mouth as you press your palms back up. Let's do that again. Inhale, let the elbows bend, let the knuckles lightly touch the crown of your head, and then exhale, press your palms back up. Good. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, begin to release the interlock of your fingers and just allow your arms to slowly float out to the sides, letting your hands land down by your hips, keeping your hands by your hips with your palms facing into your thighs. And just begin with some small side tilts here. So just tilting the body a little to the right, keeping the hands down will keep the movement just a little more gentle, leaning the body over to the left. And just a few more times that way, just small side tilt to one side, and then feel your body pass through the center. Small side tilt to the opposite side. All right, one more round. And then as you come through the center this next time, pause, take a sweeping inhalation, draw the arms up by the ears, prayer hands coming through the heart, bend at your knees, hinge at your hips, come forward for a half salute. So hands coming to the blocks or to your shins. Inhale, lift your belly away from your thighs. Just start to reach out nice and long through the crown of your head. And then as you're exhaling, fold your body in toward your legs. And let's do that two more times, that halfway lift. So inhale, lift the belly away from the thighs, reach out long through the crown of the head. And then as you're exhaling, folding back into your legs. Last halfway lift. So inhale, lift the belly away from the thighs, reach out long through the crown of your head. And then as you exhale, fold into your legs. Take a breath in, bend your knees, sweep your arms out to the sides, rise all the way up, prayer hands coming together, and then drawing down into your heart. Bring your arms back down by your side. So start with those side tilts. Now, this time around, you can keep your hands in the same position we had them last time, or when you lean to the left, you might stretch your right arm along the side of the face. And then as you're coming through the center, the right hand might come down while the left arm stretches long by the ear. And so you can do it a few times, integrating the stretch of the arm, or you can continue to keep the hands down by the thighs as you take the side tilts. We're going to do just another cycle. And this last one. Okay, and then coming through the center, stretch both arms by your ears, maybe tip your chin slightly upward, opening up through the throat area. And on your next exhale, prayer hands coming together, coming down into your heart as you fold into your legs. 3 halfway lifts. Inhale, lift the belly away from the thighs, reach out long through the crown of the head, and exhale as you fold back into your legs. And then again, inhale, lift the belly away from the thighs, reach out long through the crown of your head, and exhale as you fold into the legs. One last time. Inhale, lift the belly, reach long through the crown of the head, and as you exhale, fold into your legs. Now, as you're breathing in, allow your knees to bend, circling your arms around and up, stretching nice and long through the side bodies. Prayer hands join and come down into the heart. Take a breath in, sweep your arms up by your ears. Exhale, prayer hands come through the heart. Bend at the knees and fold into the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on the blocks or the shins as you lift the belly away from the thighs. Exhale as you plant your hands. Step your feet into downward facing dog. So as you're arriving in the downward facing dog, you can take your feet and just begin to gently pedal through the feet so that you bring some stretch to the soles of your feet, up through the backs of your ankles, and up through the calves, the hamstrings, and the gluteal region. Now, for these last moments, you can always hold in the downward facing dog, or you can take your inhalation and allow your hips to come forward so that you land in a high push-up position, a plank position. Now, on this first one, you might even take your knees down to the mat and pick up your feet and cross at your ankles, calves. So that's one of my favorite ways to take the descent down, is by crossing the ankles. Take a breath in, feel the top of your sternum continue to reach forward as you bend at your elbows, and lower your chest to the mat. Uncross your feet, ground through the feet. Inhale, curl up into cobra position. Feel your tailbone draw down, elbows slightly hug in, openness across your heart. And on your next exhale, let's shift back to downward facing dog. And then pause, take a breath in through your nose, and take a breath out through the mouth. Last inhalation, and as you're exhaling, take your gaze forward and you can step or lightly hop your feet to the front. Breathe in, lift your belly away from your thighs, grounding down through the feet as you elongate your spine. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, bend your knees and reverse. Rise up. Prayer hands come together and through the heart as you bend your knees and hinge forward over the legs. Inhale as you lift the belly, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands and step the feet into downward dog. Stay here or inhale, shift your hips out into plank. Knees staying up or down, exhale, bend at your elbows, lower to your chest. Untuck your feet. Inhale, curl up to the cobra pose. Take the gaze forward, tailbone down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep inhalation. As you're exhaling, look forward, bend your knees, walk or lightly hop your feet to the front, and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, bend your knees and reverse. Let's do one more, exactly that way. Prayer hands come through the heart. Bend at your knees, fold your body forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay there or inhale, shift the hips out, plank. Knees up or knees down. Exhale, bend the elbows. You can also bend the elbows about 3 to 4 inches, hover, and then inhale, come to cobra from that place. And then exhale, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, gaze forward, bend at the knees, walk or lightly hop your feet forward. Inhale, lift out through your spine halfway, and exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, bend your knees and reverse. Stand in mountain, prayer hands join. Come into the heart with your hands, breathe in, exhale, keep the hands at the heart, chair pose. Take a breath in, activate your hands together and feel your center of your sternum lift toward your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold, hands coming down and hips rising up. Inhale, lift the belly away from the thighs, reach out through the crown of your head, plant your hands, downward facing dog. As you come into downward dog, ground into the left foot. Inhale, send your right leg up into down dog split. Exhale, curl your right knee into your chest, round through your back, nose and knee move toward one another, and inhale, right leg sweeps back up, down dog split. Exhale, scoop the right knee into the nose, press into the hands and round the back. Inhale, send the right leg back up, reach up through the heel. Exhale, scoop the knee in, step the foot through, spin the back heel down. Inhale, rise through warrior two. Right palm flips up, left hand lands on the thigh as you arc back, reverse. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot, lift the back heel, step back, down dog. Ground into the right ball of the foot. Inhale, send the left heel nice and high, down dog split. Exhale, curl your left knee in, round through your back. Inhale as you send your left heel back up, reach long through your spine. Exhale, scoop the left knee in, round through the spine. Inhale, send the left heel high, down dog split. Exhale, scoop the left knee in, step the left foot through, turn your right heel down. Inhale, cartwheel your arms around and up. Flip up your left palm, right hand lands on your right thigh, arc back, reverse. Exhale as you let your hands come down to frame your front foot. Spin off your back heel, step back, downward facing dog. Stay in the downward facing dog or breathe in, send your hips out into plank pose, knees up or down. Exhale, maybe move toward the tips of your toes, maybe lower and hover. Inhale, the thighs can go down, heart can come through, cobra. Exhale, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Separate your feet just a little bit. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. A deep breath in. And a last deep breath out. Okay, as you inhale here and then exhale, look forward, bend your knees and walk or lightly hop your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift out through your spinal column halfway. And as you exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, bend your knees and reverse. Rise all the way up. Prayer hands come together, coming down into your heart. Shift your weight into your left foot and allow your right foot to rise up into tree pose. So ankle, calf, or place the right foot at the inner left thigh. Press the sole of the right foot and the inner left leg together. So you feel this coming in toward the center, accessing strength and stability. If you contemplate the trunk of the tree and the roots of the tree, the stability that that provides, trying to create that as you draw to the midline. Stay here or reach your arms up toward the sun as you find this light rise through the sides of your body, through the line of your spine. Good, deep inhale. And as you take your next exhale, you can begin to release your hands and begin to release your right foot. Second side, Vrikshasana tree pose. Let the weight begin to land into your right foot and bring your left foot up. So low at the ankle calf or catch hold of the foot and place the foot at the inner right thigh. Join your hands together at your heart. So you just want to feel the foot and the leg press toward one another. Finding strength by drawing to the midline and then reach through the crown of the head. Stay there or let your arms reach up by the sides of your face. Deep inhalation. And then as you exhale, allow your arms to release and your left foot to release. Prayer hands come together at the heart. Press strong through the soles of your feet. Breathe in, sweep your arms up by your ears. Exhale, fold forward. Prayer hands come through the heart, hinge forward over the legs. Take a breath in, lift through your spine halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back into downward dog. We're going to do one longer held back bend locust pose. So inhale, send your hips forward into plank. As you begin the descent down, knees are either up or down in modified plank. Exhale, begin to bend at the elbows and lightly lower to the chest and ribs. As you come down, you can bring your arms down by your hips. Turn your thumbs to point down, pinky fingers pointing up. Start to draw the tailbone slightly down toward the space between the knees and begin to elevate the heart, possibly the legs, and then possibly the arms. So feel the activation through the palms and your fingers. The tailbone is drawing down and the shoulder blades slightly drawing toward one another. Softness through the gaze. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. Okay, and then as you exhale, we're going to lower down. And as you lower down, you can stack your palms for a moment. Rest your forehead space on your stacked palms. Allow your knees to bend so that your heels come in toward the buttocks, and then take a sway of your lower legs from right to left. Okay, so from here, just shift out onto the right side of your body for a moment. Let your knees bend. Taking just a simple quadricep stretch. So lift your top left leg. Start to reach the left hand to your left ankle, and then press lightly the ankle into the left hand. Drawing the tailbone slightly down and noticing the openness across the left hip and left front thigh. Okay, last inhale and exhale. Okay, slowly release the left knee and ankle to stack back on the inner right knee ankle, rolling through the center, and then shifting over to the left as you allow your knees to bend. And then your top right leg can lift. You can start to move the right foot back in space, catch hold of the front of the right ankle. Press the ankle lightly into the right hand to open up through your right hip. Down through the front of the right thigh. Okay. Slowly releasing the right ankle, allow the right knee to stack on top of the left. Can shift to your spine for a moment. So as you shift to your spine, let your knees bend, plant your feet, and give a little light sway of your knees from side to side. All right, and then stretch your legs out long on the mat. Reach your arms by your ears. Just come back into that full body stretch here on your spine. If you'd like, you can interlace your hands and turn the palms toward the baseboard behind you. Press through your heels, draw your tailbone slightly down. Okay, and then we'll start to allow the feet to separate, the arms to come down by the sides. Turn your palms upward to the sun. Let your shoulder blades relax down. Taking a moment to softly close your eyes. After your next inhale and exhale, you can allow your knees to bend so that your feet come flat to your mat. Roll over to the right or left side of your body and then press your hands down to rise up. As you come to your seat, you can pause for a moment, join your hands at your heart, sit tall. The light within me bows to that same light that exists within you. Namaste.